Hello my friends, hello and welcome back to this Pokemon unboxing. Let's see if we can get something good today, shall we? We're going to be doing some time traveling again. Only this time the time traveling is actually part of the set. We're moving forward in time and backwards in time in this set. We are talking about the fourth official Scarlet and Violet set, which is Paradox Rift. Lots of goodies in there, and we've got a booster box to open up to get some nice information about this set. Let's see if we can get something good, shall we? We are hoping there is a chase card in this set, and that is a special illustration rare. It is the Roaring Moon EX. That's the card that is worth the most in this set. It's pretty much worth the same value as a booster box right now. And we're hoping to pull that, of course. This is also a very big set, so I think it compares a bit in size to Fusion Strike. This has 266 cards. That's a lot. That is a lot, and about half of those are commons and uncommons, so I think you know how the Pokemon Company is making money on this. I think that's pretty clear. Let's open this up, see what Paradox Rift is all about. Very interested in what kind of art pieces we are going to be seeing this time. So we got some dark energy. We're starting off with the Oricorio. It's a strange Oricorio because it's a lightning Oricorio. We got the Toadschool. Okay. Nothing too fancy there. Vanillite. Sharkadet. He's looking okay. Nothing too fancy, just Counter Catcher. Okay, the Masquerain. There we go, some Ancient Booster Energy. I mean, that looks ancient boosting. Not too bad. Okay, now we're starting to get some real nice art pieces. This is the Simipour. Doesn't look very, very watery to me. I like that. This is a far more active stance than the previous few cards. We get the Minun in reverse as well, just being its cute little self. And we're starting off with a holo. It is Groudon. Nothing big on the first pack, but still pretty okay. It's nice to have a look at those. That just look like a normal Groudon though, so nothing time travel-y if you ask me. We get some fighting energy, starting off with Gabite this time, another Minun, the Doublade, because you need two blades, Miltank, the Luxurious, okay, looks luxurious, also looks a bit weird, you ask me. Cloth is mental. Cloth is having a psychic breakdown on this card. Just saying, Cyclizar. Okay, now you can actually start to see what Cyclizar is all about, and it really is just a bike. It is just a bike. Porygon. Okay, yeah, I think this art style suits Porygon very well. The Tinkertink in reverse, and we're starting off with a future card. It is the Iron Jugulus. That looks menacing, very menacing. Is just a normal holo though, but we're going to see this a few times, I think, with cards that have a two-colored look to it, but it is still just a normal type. I think it would be interesting if they started to make dual type Pokemon on these cards. Would also make well, things like weaknesses a lot harder, of course. We've got the Swablu, we've got Pansear, Wiglet, Gligar, the Earthworm, there we go, Professor Turo's Scenario from the future. We get the Minshao, Warching in reverse, not bad. There we go, our first illustration rare. It is the Gimmighoul. That Pokemon looks far too rich. Just saying. And we got the Zacian to follow that up with. Not bad. Our first illustration rare here. Pretty nice, I like that. Our first hit as well. Let's see if we can get something else, shall we? I'm starting to see more duplicates, of course, from now on. So we can move through a bit quicker. We're starting off with a Wimpod, who's hiding. The Plusle. Cool, Tandemaus. I think the Tandemauses look very similar. Ooh, Toadstool. This is an interesting Toadstool style. Yeah, Tomokazu Kamiya. Simisear. Crobat. Really active looking card. Rourke. Toadstool again in reverse. We get the Feebas in reverse. Again, nice piece of art, I think. I think there are plenty of people who like that. And the Volcanion Holo. Okay. Still haven't pulled that many, I feel. This might be a very difficult set to pull. Okay. Blipbug. Fuecoco, who's hiding from the rain. Snorant. There we go. Onich. Rika. We get the Gourgeist. Nice little Halloween Pokemon. And we're starting to get something ancient. Professor Sada's Vitality. Onett reverse. Okay, there we go. That is a 2-star. Very lovely. Iron Hands EX from the future. Very funky. And we get a Xatu to follow that up with. I didn't expect Xatu to be a holo. Really. Lovely little illustration card here. That's going to go into binder, alright. As of course are all of these. I mean, this is a new set, new binder, and lots of cards to pull. Hoping to get at least some of the binder complete. Maybe get all of the commons in this booster box so that we don't have to worry about those anymore. We can start to focus on what's really important. Well, important. The rares. It's really nice at least. So we've got Spinder, another Nimble. Okay, Elekid. Not bad. Minia. Interesting style. Very interesting. Simipour again, we'll get the Zepstrika. Ooh, that looks nice. Very lightning, very fast. Some future booster energy capsules in reverse. Not bad. Russell reverse, okay. And the Zekrom holo. Oh, there's quite a few holo rares in this set, I feel. Energy. Horsey. Joltik, being a cute little Joltik. We got the Natu Remoraid. Tatsugiri. Don't give me that frown. Dondozo. You need a lot of energy for Dondozo. Whoosh. Tulip. Elekid reverse. Blitzel reverse. Another one of those nice, very interesting art pieces. And the Porygon Z holo. Not too sure about the whole Porygon 2, Porygon Z thing. They all look a lot alike to me. A bit too similar. Vanillish. Onyx. The Tinkatink. Sharkadit, the different version of the Sharkadit. We get a Crocodile. Is he hatching an egg on his head? Just wondering. Ambipom. A nice little Snorlax door. Lovely. Sharkadit reverse. The Parasol Lady in reverse. And we've got another hit. Agislash-EX. Let's go. Second hit thus far. Third hit thus far. We also pulled that special illustration out. Not bad. Nice little card. Very lovely. Okay, come on, we can start to increase the speed here. Fighting energy, the Pumpkaboo, okay. Zubat, that suits Zubat's pretty nice, yeah. A Gimmighoul, so this is the Gimmighoul. That just sounds like a mimic, really does. Purloin, Veluza, don't want to pull that on my rod. Shontal, Garbodor, oh we need to keep our garbage somewhere. Toxel reverse, we get the Low Kicks. in reverse. Not bad. And Milotic. Yeah, I think we're going to be able to pull all of the holo rares today. If things keep going like this. Tough set. Okay, water energy. We get the Flittle, Trubbish. Okay, little bit of garbage. More Gimmighoul, Wiglet, the Tinkaton. Don't hit me with that hammer. Durant, Earthen Vessel. Right, that's ancient, alright. Defiance Vest, Miltank, and a Morpeko. Ooh, that does look evil. That's an evil looking Morpeko. Very dark. Fire energy. We get the Minfu, Ferroseed, Gible, Panpour. Right. Some more future booster energy. Screamtail. That's an ancient Pokemon. I don't know. That just looks like Kirby. Yeah. Iron Bundle. Future. Right. Get the Loudred reverse. Onett reverse. There we go. Special illustration rare Goldengo AX. Lovely. There we go. We're starting to get some hits. Nice bit of texture on this as well. Not bad, but that was in the rare slot. I thought the illustration rares were usually in the reverse slots. Huh. Interesting. Energy, Jirachi, Nacli, Parasol Lady, Porygon 2, we get some medical energy, Steamy, Absol. Another interesting piece of art here. Not sure if I like it, but it does definitely give you something to talk about. Durant reverse, Norman reverse, and the Espathra. I'm still thinking that's just an ostrich. That is just an ostrich. Really? Alrighty. Blitzel. Bam. Sweet. Feebas. Apem. With the Ferrothorn. Cursed Duster. Orbeetle. Amberform reverse. Nutter reverse. There we go. That is Serena EX. Hello. I'm finding the rarities a little bit confusing. Might be an ultra rare because it has 2 silver dots. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Starting to get some pulls here. Still haven't seen the Roaring Moon though. This is all about the Roaring Moon. Or the Iron Bundle. That'd be nice as well. Put the energy aside. Larry. Don't know what Larry's doing there, but sure. Yamath. Gliscor. Simit Sage. Again, very nice active artwork there. Very lovely. Fuecoco reverse. And we've got another illustration rare. It is the Wimpod. That's not just one Wimpod. This is just... If you've got this many Wimpod in your house, I think you are looking at a plague of Wimpod and Golisopod along with it. Not too sure if you would want this in your house. Lots and lots of cards to pull. Lots and lots of cards. Let's go! Water energy, we get the Pansage, Mantike, Gabite, Minun, Luxurious Cape, Cloth, Cyclizar, Knuckle Stack reverse, Pumpkaboo reverse. Okay, let's go. Nope, it's just Latios. Latios holo. It's okay, I guess. But you get a holo in every pack these days, so it's nothing special anymore. It used to be that pulling a holo was a big deal. Now it is just the way it is. Surskit, Wishmer, Flamigo. So we got a Toadscruel because we need to be able to open up the Toadschool to a nice evolution. We get the Doublade reverse, Oricorio reverse, and Garganacl. Still pulling original holos that we haven't seen before, so I think that's doing okay. I also think we're going to be able to put a lot of cards in the binder. So I'm hoping to get some nice bit of completion on that. Doublade, Miltank, Wimpod. There we go. The Simisear as well. Rourke, Toadscruel in reverse. That's nice. A TM, Evolution. Because I didn't know that Evolution was a technical machine. That's a little bit interesting. Ooh, there we go. Lovely little EX card, double rare Mousehold EX. That's not a Pokemon I would expect to have an EX form. Interesting. Very lovely. Nice little hit there. Alright, last pack of the left side before we move on to the right side of this here booster box. A booster box. La la la. Hope you're having fun opening this up along with me. We got the Seadra. You're looking menacing. Very, very serious. Magby, Vanillite, Oricorio, some Devolution. Okay. Devolve each of your opponent's evolved Pokemon by putting the highest stage evolution card on it into your opponent's hand. That sounds very powerful. That's dangerous. We get the Explode, Mila, Aegislash in reverse, okay. Gimmighoul reverse, and a nice ancient Pokemon here. It is the Brute Bonnet. So I guess Bonnet has multiple forms. We get the Brute Bonnet and maybe the Iron Bonnet. Is that how it goes? I haven't watched Pokemon for a long time, or played it really. Mainly the trading card game is what I've been up to. So not too familiar with what's going on in the series, unfortunately. With the Iron Bundle. All right, Gliscor. Flittle reverse, Luxurious Cape, nice, Garchomp EX. That does sound like a Pokemon that needs an EX form. Lovely. So that's a terra-formed version of Garchomp turned into a water type. Let's start the second stack here. Otherwise that stack might fall over. No, we don't want that. Whoopsie daisy, sorry about that. We get the Wishma, Doublade, so skipped. Let's go and pull something nice. Turbo Energize. Wugtrio, we get the Zapstrika in reverse, nice. Jirachi reverse. And another Zato. Okay, we're starting to see hollow duplicates. Let's hope that doesn't stay that way. Energy Guard, Apom, Galvantula. We didn't see that before, so very nice. Mantine, Pansage, Simisage, more booster energy because apparently we need lots of booster energy. Some nice reverses here, and a Garganacl. Definitely getting into duplicate territory now. Let us go, and let's do this. Dark Energy, Flamigo, Porygon, Oricorio, Toadscruel, the Techno Radar. Haven't seen that before, so very nice. Absol, Seadra reverse, or Sea reverse. That's a nice combination there. That's a shame. That's a shame it had to be followed up with the Latios. I think it would be much better if that would have been followed up with a nice EX card or a very nice illustration card. Just saying. Wonder if we're going to see some more here. So we get the Cyclizar, Toadscruel, ooh, Slither Wing. Interesting. Very interesting style on these ancient Pokemon. Feels very rigid, very strong. There we go, another nice EX card. It is Altaria EX. Nice little dragon type. You might think it is actually a bird type, but no. This is a dragon. Altaria is a dragon. It might be lacking scales, but it's a dragon. Yep. Vanillite, Sharkadet, Swablu, let's go. Masquerain, more booster energy. Okay, Artillery Reverse, there we go. Illustration Rare, Veluza. That looks... I like it, but it is so busy. There's so much going on this card. We've got all these Veluza traveling along here. We've got Staryu in the background. It's a very, very busy card. Ooh, and we're following that up with a Holo Feeble. We haven't pulled that yet, so that's nice. Nice. I wonder if this booster box is going to contain anything more for us in the higher tiers. Let's go. Doppler, Toxel, Leopard. Starting to see more and more of the same. Ferroseed Reverse. Okay, Sharkhead Reverse. And another freaking Ostrich. I wonder, are there people who think that Espatra is like their favorite Pokemon? Are they? Wiggles, Gligar, Blipbug, Fuecoco Earthworm, more Professor Turo here, Nimble Reverse, Absol Reverse, and the Locust. Come on! Got plenty of packs to go, so surely we're gonna be able to pull something nice here. Elekid, Tinkertuff, Trubbish, Crustle, okay, Minya, Dondozo again, the Brute Bonnet. Is this a reverse? Yeah, it is. It really is. Interesting reverse style on these. Very, very nice. Wimpod Reverse and the Yveltal. At least that's a new one. Oh. The reverses on the Future and Ancient, they're pretty nifty. They look like hollows, really. Just like regular hollows in a way. Snornt, On Edge, we'll see. The Joltik, Rika, Feather Satyr again. See? Slither Wing with this really nice piece of very reflective suit. Look at the Leopard in reverse, and another nice hollow. It is Iron Moth. Yeah, you gotta be careful with moths. We can see that they might turn into Iron Moth, and then you've got a very, very big problem in your hands. Yeah. Let's do this. Water Energy with Onyx, Flittle, Nickit, Knuckly. I feel like this set has a lot of fighting Pokemon. I haven't seen a lot of Grass in here. Yamask, we've got Toadschool, of course, that's a reverse, and the Woochin. But still, I feel like we haven't pulled that many Grass Pokemon. I guess in the past we only had fighting types, and in the future we only have dark types. So the future is dark, is that what they're saying? Oh dear. It's not a very positive message to give to children, I think. Tulip, Dondozo, Spinder Reverse, Mantike Reverse, and the Kingdra. Look at that, Kingdra. Lovely. Alright, we're almost, I think we're past halfway on the second bit. So we are starting to round up on these booster packs. Nimble, Yamask, Spinder, Tinkatink, more Evolutions, Vanillux, some Defiance Vest, because we need to be defiant. Tulip, Garbodor. There we go. Lovely, lovely card here. It is a trainer. It is Professor Sada's Vitality. Nice little ancient card. I think it counts as a illustration rare or an ultra rare. Yeah, probably an ultra rare because it has two silver stars on the left bottom. Lovely. Starting to get some more hits again. I was afraid we were going to be stuck with all of these regular hollows from now on. Purloin, Minfu, Ferroseed, Veluza, Chantal, Garbodor, Gible Reverse, Deoxys, Reverse. Lovely. Ooh, and the Steelix. Interesting. Where are you looking? I'm over here. Must be something very interesting sitting over there. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Lightning Energy, Tandemaus, Dribble, Whismer, Doublade, Durant, Turbo, Energize. Nice little reverse here on the Iron Bundle. Lovely. Zubat. And we got another hit. It is Armarouge EX. Very nice. Card number 27. So that means that probably our third page of the binder might actually be getting close to completion there. That'd be nice. I'd like that. I like that very, very much. Right, last 3 packs looks like. Yeah, we got 2 more packs in the box after this one, so getting close to the end here. A bit unfortunate. I was hoping we could pull just a few more cards. And I don't think this set has a gold card. It could just be me, but usually you pull a gold card in every booster box. I haven't seen one. Yeah, Chin-Pao. Just a regular Chin-Pao. Okay. 2 more. 2 more chances to get something nice. Give us a special illustration. I would like that. I would very much like that. Give me Roaring Moon EX. Let's go. Porygon, Techno Radar, Steenie, Absol, Remoraid Reverse. Okay. Whismer Reverse. No illustration rare. No, it's just Deoxys. Just a regular Holo Deoxys. Oh dear. I think this is one of the hardest sets to pull from the Scarlet and Violet era thus far. We've seen that the last few sets have been a lot easier, I feel. Getting a lot more value of those. I think this has been very, very tough. Let's go. Pansage, we're on the last booster here. Ferrothorn, Curse Duster, Orbeetle. Okay, reverses. Let's go. Masquerain Reverse, Vanillite Reverse, and today's video will be ending on Hooper EX. At least we got a nice EX card there. It is the terraformed version of Hooper. One of the ugliest Pokemon, if you ask me. But it's a hit, and I'm very pleased to get something nice here at least. Very, very lovely. I hope you enjoyed opening up this booster pack along with me. And if you did, maybe hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more. It really, really helps out. And I hope to see you again in the next one. Bye-bye, guys.